Mules, if you had a load too big they couldn't pull, they'd just stop. They wouldn't even try. So Lloyd Perman one time, I don't know, he got some paper or some fodder or something. And when the mules, they had them loaded with sugar beets and they wouldn't pull it. So he just lit a fire under them. They went far enough, moved far enough ahead that the wagon stopped over the fire.
Oh!
And they had to hurry to beat the fire out to keep the wagon from burning up.
Mules outsmarted him.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
they just moved far enough ahead to get off the fire.
Wow.
Sounds like something Tyler would do.
Yeah.
Start
Well, I
a
don't
fire under the
I
mules.
think there ain't mules around for you to drive.
Yeah.
Unless you go to some place where they're reenacting, just doing stuff for olden days.
Yeah.
We didn't have any 4-H or anything like that then either.
I wonder if I bet the people who did that kind of stuff wouldn't be very good at chess.
At chess?
Yeah.
Why not? You don't think they're smart enough to think that? I
No,
bet.
Don't you? Yeah, but in chess you have to think like 4 or 5 moves ahead.
Yeah, but I bet you they would have been, because they're used to thinking more instead of just sitting around watching TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of those, well, it depends upon, but some of those people.
Yeah, but if they're not thinking ahead to thinking about the wagon going under, the fire going under the wagon,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
why would they be good at thinking of moves ahead on chess?
There you go. Well, strategy is what you're thinking of. You have to work on strategy when you're playing chess, and they weren't thinking about consequences to their actions, what was going to happen next. Yep, you got a point there. But, I don't know. They had to learn when Grandma Agner showed me what she had to know to graduate high school. Nobody anymore would know half that
Did
stuff.
you know there used to be a schoolhouse for John and Anita to live?
Yeah, I read a book about it that was in our school library.
Yeah.
Really? About the Agner Schoolhouse? Or
It
about
was
Canine Schoolhouse, they called it.
Canine
then.
Schoolhouse?
yeah, I was reading about the schoolhouses. I think
Big red book,
yeah,
Did-
big red book.
great big red book. I got that book.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Did it mention that schoolhouse in particular?
Then
Yeah?
out right beside the road, there used to be a shed out there. And
I
the
think it mentioned
kids
that.
that lived far away that drove a horse and buggy to
Okay.
school,
Oh, I had other stuff I was
they'd
going to bring
put their
back to
horse
you.
in that shed and feed them.
Yeah, I read a big article about how there was like how they had a house built there. Grandpa had a house built out there now, but there used to be, I think, great grandpa used to live out there.
Right
And-
there.
Yeah, and then the teacher to the school wrote a big article about.
I think Zella Kale used to teach there. I read in that book.
I know there was one teacher that used to stay with my granddad and grandma in the house down there.
Yeah, great grandpa. I'm pretty sure like he wrote he didn't put anything in there, but he told the teacher of the schoolhouse that he would always see whenever they had a wood stove in there, and when the school day was over, she would take the coals out of the wood stove and put them outside. And he said he would always see around 5 o'clock, he would always see the ashes from the coal going up in the air.
Wow.
I'll tell you, one time
Never even read that book.
One time they had, in that school down there, like you said, they had the wood stoves. And